Now we are going to discuss the naming of alcohols and ethers. Let's check out. So if we have a 1 carbon alcohol CH3OH, we name it as the root word for 1 carbon is meth, and it is a single bonded compound, so you will say primary suffix is ane, and for OH secondary suffix is all. So the name goes like this: meth plus ane plus all. Alright, now O is coming, so we will drop this E. So the name will become like this: methanol. Alright, in the next example, if we take like this CH3CHOH, OH is on the second carbon. So the name will be, you have a 3 carbon chain, so the root word will be prop, and primary suffix ane. We will have primary suffix ane and we will remove E, so it will become propane, and the position is 1, 2 and 3, so propane 2 all. So the naming goes like that. For 1 carbon alcohol, the common name is wood spirit. This is also called as wood spirit. Common name for a 1 carbon alcohol is wood spirit. And 2 carbon alcohol is known as ethanol or ethyl alcohol, and that is what is used in alcoholic beverages. In different percentages, different alcoholic beverages have ethyl alcohol. That is commonly what people use in alcoholic beverages. Methyl alcohol is not that consumable, because methyl alcohol is toxic, and if somebody drinks methyl alcohol in a bit of more amount, then he can die. Yes, I am right. Methyl alcohol is deadly. You must have heard in the news that so many people died by drinking alcohol. So they must have drank methanol or methyl alcohol. Ethyl alcohol is the alcohol which is used in drinks. Now ethyl alcohol, when it is used in commercial productions or it is used as a solvent in industries, so maybe the workers can consume it. So avoid the consumption of ethyl alcohol by the workers of a company. What the company does, they denature the alcohol. What? Yes, denaturation of alcohol is done. They add copper sulfate to change the color of alcohol, and they add pyridine, which has a bad smell, so that workers will not understand that this is the liquid kept along with them is ethyl alcohol, so it will be protected from drinking, right? So this was some extra knowledge I thought I will share it with you. Next we have alcohols where 2 OH groups are present, that is called glycol. The common name is glycol. If 2 carbons are present, we will say ethylene glycol. If 3 carbons are present, we will say propylene glycol, and if consecutive 3 OH groups are there, we will say it is a glycerol, and the naming is like that. For 2 OH you will say diol, for 3 OH you will say triol, and that is how it is. Next, the naming of ethers. The naming of ethers is a very unique thing. If I have CH3O CH2 CH3, so the longer chain here is 2 carbon chain is the longer chain, and I will do numbering of this 1 and 2. So this is the main chain and this is ether side chain. Ether always taken as side chain. Few groups are always taken as side chain. Which are those groups? All halogens are side chains. NO2 is always a side chain. Ethers are always side chain. And what else? Alkyl groups, methyl, ethyl, propyl. These groups are always side chains. Just remember this. So they will always come in prefix. They will always come in prefix. For Cl, Br we will use chloro, bromo. For NO2 you will use nitro. For OR you will use alkoxy. For example, OCH3 is methoxy. OC2H5 is ethoxy. OC3H7 is propoxy. OC4H9 is butoxy. So alkoxy is the prefix or side chain name for a ether. So the name goes like this. we have one carbon ether side chain, so the name will be methoxy, and this is 2 carbon alkane, so this is ethane. So the longer chain is the main chain and the smaller chain is the side chain, methoxy ethane. So the common name for ethers is alkoxy alkane. Alkoxy comes from the smaller chain, so this is a smaller chain, so this is methoxy and this is ethane. If we have, let's say, C2H5 O CH2 CH2 CH3, so how we will name this? The smaller chain is this, so this is ethoxy and total carbons in this side is 3, so this is propane. So the complete name goes like this, ethoxy propane. This is the complete name, ethoxy propane. Alright, and the naming of the common names is very easy. Like what you can do, name this ethyl methyl ether, what you can name this ethyl propyl ether. So that is very easy, right? Next you have epoxy compounds. Epoxy is a cyclic ether. Epoxy is cyclic ether. For example, this one 2 carbon chain and 1 oxygen is connected, so you will name this as epoxy ethane. Here you will have epoxy propane because 3 carbon main chain. So if it is a cyclic thing, you will say epoxy, right? So that is how things are in alcohols and ethers. Thank you.